Good morning, family. Good morning, Rev Todd. It is so good to be with all of you today. Pardon my attire. Today I'm doing a show with wigs. So let us get started. And of course, because we are in the month of February, we are celebrating also Black History Month. Let us start. We're going to start each Sunday with a spiritual. So let us sing this one. And there are some lyrics for you. Down to the river. As I went down to the river to pray, studying about the godly way, connecting with the God within. Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sisters, let's go down. Come on down, let's go down. Oh, sisters, let's go down, down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about the godly way, connecting with the God within. Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, brothers, let's go down, come on down. Oh, brothers, let's go down, down in the river to pray. We're gonna do mothers this time. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about the godly way, connecting to the God within. Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, mothers, let's go down, come on down. Oh, mothers, let's go down, down in the river to pray. We're gonna do fathers. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about the godly way, connecting to the God within. Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, fathers, let's go down, come on down. Oh, fathers, let's go down, down in the river to pray. We're gonna do family this time. Oh, family, let's go down, come on down. Oh, family, let's go down, down in the river to pray. Everybody, let's go down, come on down. Everybody, let's go down, down in the river to pray.
Thank you, Deidrey. Let's go down to pray. Morning, everyone. Had several prayer requests this morning and quite a few gratitudes. And I survived my granddaughter's 18th birthday, so I'm glad to be here. So let's just take this time now to enter into prayer, and if it feels comfortable to you, maybe take a gentle breath and gently close your eyes. As you center yourself, just hold all those prayer requests in your heart. And as we begin our prayer time, drawing upon the commanding power that has been and always will be at our hearts of our spiritual capacity, God, the creative principle, is our source and ever-present resource. So let my words now become your own. Breathing consciously, I say to my thoughts and feelings, let there be peace. Let peace rise from within, permeating my mind and my being. Let me know God is the source of peace, and let there be a flow of peace replacing every anxious and worrisome thought. And the harmony and unity of divine love leads my way, centered in love that flows with no limits or conditions. Let me cultivate harmonious thoughts that lead me to speak and act in love, Let there be unity in my relationships. Let my every decision be chosen wisely by the unifying power of divine love. And no matter the circumstance, God is my health and well-being. Let there be health in every aspect of my life. Let me concentrate on all that is well, confidently centered in health and well-being. And let there be plenty, and let my eyes perceive the good that can be. Let me live in assurance of ever-flowing, ever-depleting abundance, never depleting abundance. And let there be plenty for me to give in the spirit of generosity. Let me receive graciously and gratefully. And let there be peace in the world, and let it flow from within the hearts of all people. Let me hold peace as a precious jewel, a delicate treasure. Let me lead with the kindness, compassion, and cooperation, in keeping with the God of peace that is my source. So as we raise our voices in a refrain of courageous confidence as we close this time of prayer, we choose to remember in the hours ahead that all authority is within us to demand the highest thoughts and actions of our divine identity. And knowing this divine flow is always moving and always present, we need only say yes. Yes, God, I'm as God created me, and I will to be the Christ on earth. And so it is. Amen. Now I'd like to invite Debbie up to lead us in the Unity Foundational Principles.
Thank you, Peggy. Good morning, everybody. If you'll say these principles with me. Principle 1, God, absolute good and unconditional love, is the one constant presence and power in our lives and in the world. The gift of this principle is faith. Principle 2, all human beings are made in the image of God. So our core essence is also goodness and love. The gift of this principle is self-esteem. Principle 3, we create our life experiences through our way of thinking and feeling. Everything we manifest begins with a thought. The gift of this principle is personal power. Principle 4, affirmative prayer and meditation heighten our connection with God-mind and bring forth wisdom, healing, and abundance. The gift of this principle is guidance. And principle 5, knowledge of these principles is not enough. We must put them into practice and live the truth we know. The gift of this principle is integrity. Now we'll listen to our daily word in Spanish and then in English. We read the daily word in multiple languages as a reminder that even in the oneness of spirit, we are a diverse yet inclusive community. Yvonne Hopkins will read the Spanish and Barbara Baggett will read in English.
Buenos días. La palabra diaria es alegría. La alegría es mía en todas las etapas de la vida. Please repeat that with me. La alegría es mía en todas las etapas de mi vida. Yeah. A lo largo de mi vida, la alegría siempre es parte de mí, como el sol que siempre brilla, incluso cuando lo oscurecen las nubes. La alegría está ahí en mis momentos más felices y también en mis momentos más oscuros. Me mantiene presente en la vida a medida que se desarrolla, receptiva y adaptable, aceptando lo que no puedo cambiar y teniendo el coraje de cambiar lo que puedo. Mucho más que un sentimiento, la alegría es parte de mí. una manera de sentir la presencia de Dios y vivir desde mi espiritualidad. La alegría es el ancla que me mantiene arraigado en la paz y la plenitud y a las que me ayudan a volver a través de los cielos abiertos de la imaginación y la elección. Mi identidad espiritual tiene su fundamento en la idea divina de la alegría y la llevo conmigo donde quiera que vaya y en todo lo que hago. Me muestras en camino de la vida. En tu presencia hay plenitud de gozo. Salmo 16:11.
Joy. Joy is mine throughout all seasons of life. Let us repeat that together. Joy is mine through all seasons of life. Throughout my life, joy is always part of me, like the sun that is always shining, even when obscured by clouds. Joy is there in my happiest moments and also during my darker times. It keeps me present to life as it unfolds, responsive and adaptive, accepting what I cannot change and having the courage to change what I can. Much more than a feeling, joy is part of me, a way to feel the presence of God and live from my spirituality. Joy is the anchor that keeps me rooted in peace and wholeness, and the wings that help me soar through the open skies of imagination and choice. My spiritual identity has its foundation in the divine idea of joy, and I carry it with me wherever I go and in everything I do. You show me the path of life. In your presence there is fullness of joy. Psalm 16:11.
Joy is a part of me. No matter how I feel, like the sun, it shines right behind the gloomy skies. Grounded, I'm replenished. Praises to the God joy inside of me. Joy is a part of me. No matter how I feel, like the sun, it shines right behind the gloomy skies. Grounded, I'm replenished. Praises to the joy that lives in me. If you're able, sing it with me. Joy is a part of me. No matter how I feel, like the sun, it shines right behind the gloomy skies. Grounded, I'm replenished. Praises to the joy that lives in me. Grounded, I'm replenished. Praises to the joy that lives in me. Grounded, I am replenished. Praises to the joy that lives in me.
Praises to the joy that lives in me. Friends, I invite you to close your eyes if it's comfortable, or soften your gaze. to just settle into your breath gently. Relax a little more deeply into your seat. We take time this morning to pause right here and right now. For some of us, we are right here and right now overjoyed at this time to be together. And some of us have some tenderness, some sadness, some grief. And we pause no matter what our emotional experience is in this moment. We pause and bring our attention to joy. Not joy, the emotion, but joy, the state of being, knowing that we are one with the one. That sense of joy that comes when we give up the belief in separation. Joy, the God that lives inside of me. I am joy. I am joy because I am one with the one. And so I rest. Joy is mine through all the seasons of life. Joy is mine through all the seasons of life. And so with another gentle breath, we relax into this moment and pause in the stillness and in the silence of our oneness. I am one with the one in the silence. Joy is a part of me. Joy is mine through all the seasons of life. I am joy because I am one with the one. Joy is mine because I am one with the one. Joy is mine through all the seasons of life. From this knowingness of oneness, affirm that with me now. Joy is mine through all the seasons of life. Joy is mine through all the seasons of life. Joy is mine through all the seasons of life. I am one with the one. And so now with a gentle breath, and as you are ready, I invite you to bring your full attention and awareness back to this moment, back to this time together. here and now in the appearance of separation, but always knowing that we are one. We are one. And so it is, and so we let it be.
Joy is a part of me, no matter how I feel. Like the sun, it shines right behind the gloomy skies. Grounded, I replenished. Praises to the joy that lives in me. Sing it when you are able. Joy is a part of me, no matter how I feel. Like the sun, it shines right behind the gloomy skies. Grounded, I replenished. Praises to the joy that lives in me. Last time. Joy is a part of me, no matter how I feel. No matter how I feel. Like the sun, it shines right behind the gloomy skies. Grounded, I replenished. Praises to the joy that lives in me. Grounded, I replenished. Praises to the joy that lives in me. Grounded, I'm replenished. Praises to the joy that lives in me. And as we prepare to receive Rev Todd's message, if you know this one, let us sing it. It is Go Inside to Find My God by Daniel Nahmod. I will leave this world as it is, go inside to find my God. I will leave this world as it is, go inside to find my God. Sing that with me. I will leave this world as it is, go inside to find my God. Let's do that again. I will leave this world as it is, go inside to find my God. I will leave this world as it is, go inside to find my God. Inside there is peace. Inside there is peace, joy. Inside there is joy. Inside there is more than enough. Oh, inside there is peace, joy. Inside there is joy. Inside there is sacred love. I will leave this day as it is, go inside to find my God. I will leave this day. I will leave this day as it is, go inside to find my God. Inside there is peace, joy. Inside there is peace, joy. Inside there is joy, more than enough. Inside there is more than enough peace. Oh, inside there is peace, joy. Inside there is joy, sacred love. Inside there is sacred love. I will leave this life. I will This life as it is, go inside to find my God. I will leave this world. I will leave this world as it is, go inside to find my God. I'll go inside to find my God. I'll go inside to find my God.
Y'all go inside, right? Inside to find your God, inside to find your peace, inside to find your joy, because inside there is sacred love. Yes? Inside there is sacred love. This week, Deidrey started with go down to the river and pray. Go down to the river and pray. Did you know that that was originally written as a song called The Good Old Way? It was about going down into the valley, not to the river, but down into the valley. And the valley, the valley of the shadow of death, that place where it seems like there is nothing and no one with us, but we know that in that place there is God, absolute good and unconditional love. No matter what the manifest appearance is, we know that we are never alone because we are one with the one, and that means we are always connected. That song, The Good Old Way, it was the first time it was printed was in 1867 in a book called Slave Songs of the United States. Because when you take the people that are considered the lowest of the low, where can they go but down into the valley? Down into the valley where we know that we are not alone and that we can find that place inside where there is good, love, and joy, and peace, and sacred love. That place in the valley, that place down to the river to pray, that we go into that place, and for those people who could own nothing, and if you can have nothing and everything that you ever think that you do have could be easily taken away, even your children, you can't have an altar. Not here in this manifest world, but we're lucky now because we can have an altar. I love this. I mentioned last week that we were going to start an altar team, and that every month we will have a new display of an altar. And Karen Kelly did this one for us, and I'm sad that Karen's not here, but I'm excited for her. She has gone to Mexico to spend about 3 weeks with her son. She is on Facebook? Well, wonderful. If you have questions about her altar, you can send her a message. I bet she will answer you. But these are all things that she found in her home, in her life, that reminded her of something. That I'm gonna guess that these things all remind her of the sacredness of life, the sacredness of her life, that remind her of her oneness and the places and the people that she has touched, to know I am one with the one. So every month we're going to have a new altar, and altar is an interesting word. In the Christian tradition, the altar is often associated with the communion table. That place where we consecrate bread and wine, and we ingest the life and the body of Christ. It's often identified with baptisms, and in unity we baptize with Spirit. As soon as you took breath, you were baptized and endowed with a miraculous potential that the human mind cannot really conceive of, because that potential is so expansive in truth. And we just have this limited vocabulary, this limited understanding, this limited lens through which we can see the world. Limited lens. I went to the eye doctor this week. I have to get some stronger reading glasses. I need a new lens. That's why this is printed really big. Altars. Altars come to us as a sacred tradition. Does everybody remember the story of Jacob? And Jacob's going along, and he lays down to rest and puts his head on a rock. And he has a dream, and he dreams of a ladder going up, and angels are going up and down the ladder, and God is there. God is there. And let's see, God says, I am the Lord, the God of Abraham, your father, and the God of Isaac. The land on which you lie, I will give to you and to your offspring. And your offspring shall be like the dust of the earth, and you shall spread abroad to the west and to the east and to the north and to the south. And all the families of the earth shall be blessed in you and in your offspring. Know that I am with you and will keep you wherever you go, and I will bring you back to this land. For I will not leave you until I have done what I have promised you. Now, if you'll remember, metaphysically, everyone in every place in Scripture lives inside of us in potential. And if this experience of the one says, I will always be with you, is there any doubt in your mind that that divine source of life is also with you right now? That is the promise. That is the promise. But what about altars? So later on, I don't know if you remember this part, but Jacob and his brother Esau, in the Hebrew tradition, the eldest is normally blessed by the father. Well, Rebecca and Jacob kind of trick her husband, his dad, and he blesses the second son. He blesses Jacob instead of Esau, and Esau gets kind of mad about that. Anybody ever had your sibling take what you thought belonged to you? And they're kind of mad, kind of angry about that. And Jacob went, uh-oh, I better run. And so he runs. He takes off. And God speaks to Jacob again and says, arise, go up to Bethel and settle there. Make an altar there to the God who appeared to you when you fled from your brother Esau. Go back to that place where you had the awakening realization that I am always with you. And in that place, create an altar. Now, an altar, metaphysically, the altar is that place in consciousness where we give up and sacrifice our Esau nature to live from our Jacob nature. See, Esau was obsessed with the material world. And we've all been obsessed with the material world. We all have been obsessed with the material world until we have that awakening, that dream where we know that Spirit is here inside of me. This is my peace. This is my joy. Sacred love lives as me. And we believe in that for a while. And when we're believing in that, we lay our head down on a rock and take a nap, and then we get spoken to, and then that becomes the place in consciousness where we create an altar. And at any moment with a breath, we can return to that altar, to that place where, in spite of what we see in the world, through our limited vision, we can know, okay, through all of this, I am not alone. I am endowed with an unlimited potential to show up as sacred love. An unlimited potential to be sacred love right now. To be joy right now, in spite of the pain, in spite of the sadness, in spite of the fear, in spite of the anger, and all of these things show up because we contain multitudes. We have every single emotion living inside of us at any given time, and we get to direct our attention and our awareness and say, will I live from this lower vibration, or will I live from sacred love? I would like to say that I get to live from sacred love all the time, but I am, believe it or not, fully human in expression. And I am fully divine in potential. And so I do my spiritual practices to bring myself back to the truth. In Hebrew, the spelling of the name of God, I can't pronounce it in Hebrew, but it's YHWH, Ved. It is said that it is the sound of the first breath of a child. As it is born into this world, your breath is the name of God. And so with every breath, we can return to sacred love. We can, with every breath, return to the altar of consciousness. We can do spiritual practices in the material world. We can make an altar of our own design. Because Rebecca said it was okay. Rebecca means beauty. So our altars are always beautiful. Our altars are beautiful and in the light, and they just shine in consciousness because that's where truth resides. That's that place where the Christ is showing up at the point of view. So in consciousness, where is that altar? Where do you know that you are one with the one? You can have a spiritual practice in the manifest world where you create an altar. I have altars, and I bring things to the altar that remind me of the sacredness of life. The sacredness of life, the painful parts and the alive parts, photographs of people I love, little mementos of joyful events, a small little urn of my father's ashes. A dried flower from a bhakti guru who lives in India. Things that remind me of the sacredness of life and thus the sacredness of who I am in potential. And I am endowed with potential because I continue to say the name of God with every breath. And so do you. This is the truth that we know. This is a teaching of our first principle, that there is only one power and one presence in the universe and active in my life. God, absolute good and unconditional love. All there is the one, and I am one with the one. And that carries us to our second teaching, that there is a divine spark within me. There is a divine spark in you. That is the Christ of your being. And because that divine spark lives in you, you are in potential absolute good and unconditional sacred love. I am good. Say that. I am good. Again, I am good, and I am love. Say that. I am love. And if you ever forget that, with a gentle breath, close your eyes and go back to that altar. That place in consciousness where you know that you know, where you see the ladder filled with angels going up and down, and that you are embodied with nothing but sacred love. Lift your head up off of that rock. See the truth. And know, I am good. I am love. One more time. I am good. I am love. And when you slip up and you criticize and you condemn or you gossip or you complain, remember, I'm fasting from this, and you forgive yourself and you make a new commitment. You make a new sacrifice on your altar. You're going to give up your animal Esau nature and live from the Jacob of who you are. This we claim in the name and as the nature of the living Christ. And so it is, and so we let it be. Thank you, friends.
Thank you, Rev Todd. Thank you, Rev Todd. The water is often my altar. It reminds me of the boundlessness of life, my ancestors before, the potential that flows within under all that stillness and its vastness. It reminds me of God. It is my holy ground. That's what an altar is. It's our sacred ground that we prepare specifically for us, for God. There is a place deep within where I can go and bring the heartache of life flooding in, where the healing can begin. It is the stillness of the mind. It is the peace inside my heart. It is sacred, holy ground. It is that love that knows no limit, where blessings overflow. I choose to stand on holy ground. There is a place deep within It is sacred, holy ground. It is that love that knows no limit, where blessings overflow. But I choose to stand on holy ground. Let me stand on holy ground. Lead the way on holy ground. Be my light on holy ground. Oh, on holy ground. My altar is holy ground. It is the stillness of the mind. It is the peace inside my heart. It is sacred, holy ground. It is that love that knows no limit, where blessings overflow. Yes, I choose to stand on holy ground. I choose to stand on holy ground. I choose to stand on holy ground.
Thank you, Deidrey.